Oh,
So,
there it is.
context is this is just your run-of-the-mill XQC stream, and he's got someone in the background, a maid, doing some stuff, and he starts typing. Because normally, I'm not like embarrassed, chat. So like I'm more social and shit, and chill. But this time, there's a lot of fucking trash.
Fuckig.
Holy fucking. I'm like,
how much trash?
Sally Shy. So
how much trash do you generate? You're just one guy.
Throw on the ground.
The thing
just
about it, well,
throw it away.
I have a bin like right next to me, so that doesn't happen.
I might have
It's a
had
crazy
trouble...
invention you can buy.
Might have had trouble buying it, but when I saw the pictures of Asmongold's room, I was like, oh. So this is apparently not too far from normal for a lot of streamers. They will order food and drink, and then they will finish it, and then it will be tossed in the room in there that they are in. I don't know how this develops, because I'm sure all of you are thinking, like, but why would you want to do that? That's not something you want to do, because then it'll smell, or it'll be there.
You're gonna leave the room at some point. Just grab it
stuff.
with you and put it in the kitchen or in the fucking bin outside. It's not that hard.
I understand, like, leaving it there during the stream, but then when you're done,
sure.
Get up and you put it in a garbage can.
As you can see, they've gathered many large bags to collect his waste, and, well, he's feeling embarrassed about it.
He's gonna fucking bin for your grown man, allegedly.
Well, yeah. So firstly, you're an adult. You should clean up after yourself. Secondly, let's say you're very busy because you have a very successful business, which, to be fair, he does. You can't clean up after yourself. You hire a maid. Okay, make sure the maids don't come during the stream. Like, do some scheduling.
Like saying that you have a big business implies that you like produce things, and maybe there's like byproducts of the manufacturing process.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
This is byproducts of the manufacturing process. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
He's manufacturing content, and he's producing trash, both on screen and off screen.
Oh shit! Got it.
Full circle.
But yeah, I've heard from a lot of streamers that this is just kind of normal. Like, I mean, Destiny's talked about it, though his house is not that. It's not that dirty. But like Asmongold, xQc, yeah, a lot of these streamers, they're ordering food constantly. They're like ordering from Amazon constantly. The boxes just pile up in the corner till it takes over their house. And they all have to go through like regular. And you know, to be fair, I've definitely had times when like I've been working like a 16-hour day, and I've left something out for the next day. It's like, I should have thrown that out yesterday.
Fine.
So.
Yeah, that's fine.
I knew you would do that. I knew you'd describe something normal and try and squeeze it into this.
You know how sometimes you don't throw everything away immediately? He's like, yes, that's normal. That's fine. Yes, that's nothing to do with
I'm gonna give you Dev's law. Okay.
Oh boy.
Dev's law of human behavior. Yeah. Every abnormal behavior is actually just an extension of normal behavior, just taken to the extreme.
Well, obviously that's true.
Yeah. So like,
good job.
Basically, these people, streamers are just doing what normal people do, just a lot more of it, right?
So it's not normal then, right?
A lot of it in the most, in like a lot of it in the most.
You see, abnormal behavior is just normal behavior, but ab.
Well, like hoarding is like you. Like, no, I mean, like hoarding is like, you know, we all get objects, right? We buy things, but hoarders just buy a lot of things and get a lot of things and just stack it up in their rooms until they die and suffocate or something. Listen, whatever happens to
when I murder someone,
it falls on them.
When I murder someone, that's just like an abnormal version of not liking them. Okay, so it's basically the same thing.
You have to understand, it's normal for us to eat stuff. Just for him, he eats a lot and doesn't put things away. That's all.
Yeah, someone who's morbidly obese just eats too much. Like this woman in the video that he's looking at here with the massive gunt.
To be fair, since I am morbidly obese, yes, that's how it is, guys.
Furtive gunt.
You're muddying the waters for no reason.
Unpack that, please.
Could you stop, please? Seriously, I mean it. It's gonna get really bad. I don't want to do like the whole insult ad hominem thing because you're doing that.
Okay. It's just a statement of fact.
So
not an insult.
Okay, I mean, okay. So as we go forward, you are fucking bald. You're
what? No, he isn't. He clearly.
Why didn't he say like fat or something?
He clearly has hair.
Ethan's face.
At least fat would be like accurate.
Yes,
but
I know.
he's not bald.
Wait, what? The thing is, Everyone has been prepped on this. We've all seen it in the previous chapter of the React Wars. He calls everyone bald. It just means you're mad, I guess.
Why is that his go-to insult?
I
That's so
don't
weird.
know. It's so confusing.
A lot of bald people wouldn't even consider it an insult. They're
I've been told that that's apparently like a
just
Twitch or streaming
Yeah, well,
thing.
I'm
not aware of.
We've gone over it before. It started as mold, mad and bald, balding because
Yeah,
mad.
that's one I
That
still-
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And now he's taken it a step further and he just calls people bald.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
I like how it's a regression, but also a progression. You
Yeah.
removed one of, you
Yes.
removed the variable that made it funny, which was the angry and bold. Like, that's funny.
Yeah.
Just bold. That's not a joke. That's just is.
That's
You
so
are bald.
weird, dude.
You're very
It's a
bald.
description that
You're
isn't
balding.
accurate.
Your hair's thinning and it's gray, which means that you're old as fuck.
For
Got
a
it.
man who's
Okay, shall we
even
continue?
in his late 30s,
Yeah.
look at
not
his
doing
face.
too bad, all things
He's
considered.
just like, what the fuck am I dealing with here?
I guess we're done with the debate. We're just insulting
It's
us
like,
now,
what
I
is-
guess.
What is this creature saying?
I mean, it's funny as well because Ethan's hairline, that's incredibly
his 30s.
strong.
Pretty good.
Pretty prominent.
Pretty good.
Yeah, there's,
That's not bad.
Yeah,
How old
isn't
is-
Ethan like 39 or 40?
Exactly.
A lot of people-
Ethan is 38, so it's not bad. I mean, it's really
38.
great.
Well,
but
a lot of
it's not-
people at this age would have a strong hairline that goes further back than this. Like,
Yeah.
or at least back on the sides or whatever.
And
It's
of
like,
course,
that's
compared
pretty...
to,
Sure. Yeah, no, it's not
compared
bad.
to
at all.
like your Tim Pools of the world, right? Like,
Wow.
How dare you?
well,
How
well,
dare
it's
you.
just because Tim Pool is he's in his 30s, right? But he's
younger.
Younger.
Yeah,
He is
right.
younger.
Mhm.
Well, it's just some people get it like actually
Yeah, of
do
course,
stuff
it's
getting
just
balding in their
genetic.
20s. But like,
Well, yeah,
again,
and for the
a man
record,
who's
there's
late
nothing
30s
wrong with being bald.
No, there's nothing wrong with being
No.
bald.
You're
It's
not
a
less
genetic
of a
trait.
There's no moral
And
failing.
look, it's not-
No,
it's
it
not
doesn't make
man's
you a
ultimate
lesser
passion.
person.
You're fine.
terrible.
Don't listen to the mean the mean streamer.
Exactly.
Hey,
He's
it
a
doesn't make
fool.
you a worse person, but it like I knew one kid who started going bald at 17, and that was a rough fucking high school.
Pretty
year.
rough.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course, yeah,
Oh,
of course,
God.
of
You
course.
just gotta
that'd be
take it
really
off,
tough.
man. Zoom, take it off. Own it.
Well, remember, I think George Carlin had the joke that you shouldn't shave your hair if you're balding, just own it.
Yeah, but that's bad advice.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that is bad
god!
advice.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
So
Rags
you
versus
should say that
Carlin.
George Carlin is wrong.
George Carlin's
Yeah,
wrong
you should
about a
only take
lot.
good
Oh, man.
advice, not the bad advice.
Actually, I think the worst that I've heard is I knew a guy in college, right? And he completely fine head of hair, shaved it off. He went around bald for like 6 years. He's like, I'm gonna grow it out again. He grows it out, no hair.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
full
Whoops.
Costanza. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Well, it's kind of better though, because he kind of primed everyone that he just looked bald for 6
Yeah,
years. Right?
Yeah.
I've got bald
Yeah.
relatives, and they're just bald.
But he was
Yeah.
for a while he was depressed. He was like, I wasted all my hair years.
My hair years.
There's hair.
I wasted all my hair.
That's
years.
a pretty good
That's true.
treatment that you can get though, right? If you're I get ads for like the companies that will talk about like, yeah, man, my confidence got
Rogaine
smacked, but
and-
then well, I can't remember what it's called because there's a prominent one in Australia. You get ads for it a lot where they do like the treatment to make people's hair grow back. So it seems like there's fairly effective strategies, right? If
Yeah.
that's
I mean-
really,
As far as I know,
really,
yeah.
really
Well,
important.
like
Who
didn't
knows?
didn't Trump get something done at one point? Because his hair looks
So
like
you can
it
get
might have been-
Well,
transplants,
he's like
right?
a
and
massive
plugs?
comb over or something.
Yeah, that was actually pubic hair, and then Trump transplanted it all.
It's
onto
springy
his head.
bald. I'm the opposite of bald. My hair grows fast, and it's a big, thick afro. Wow.
The best
No,
of
you
it-
think that's a
Wow.
hood on Fringy's head? No.
It's all hair.
It's
The best
amazing.
is Elon Musk. Like looks really good for what he used to be.
That was a transplant, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it
I
has.
think
Is
so.
it like in Simpsons when the hair comes alive and controls you in your brain and stuff? Gotta be careful.
Was it?
It explains a few things, eh? You like get somebody else's hair transplanted in, and then you adopt their personality.
Yeah.
Right. Classic.
Ooh,
Good episode.
that sounds fun.
Is this fun?
The premise is faulty, my friend.
Is this fun
I have
for
a
you?
beautiful hairline.
Baldy? Baldy.
So this is the thing. People
pretty
point
good
this
hairline.
out.
Here we
It's actually possibly the worst thing you could target Ethan Klein for because there's a
I
lot of like
know.
physical things people make fun of him for, and that he
Right.
takes on the chin and makes fun of himself for. Look at his face. He is so happy you're gunning for his hair. It's like his favorite part of himself.
The one thing that isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, thank you for
He just
putting
clearly
focus on
has
my hairline."
hair.
Yeah,
He
he's
has hair.
He just
got
like
hair.
has it. It's just there on his head.
It
You can
just
see it
doesn't
with your
work.
eyes.
It's like if you said Chris Hemsworth, you're fat, and he's just kind of looking at you. Like it's just not true.
They'd be like, Like figuratively, or
well, that's the thing.
Surely not literally.
Bold isn't a literal matter of fact; it's a frame of mind.
Yeah, that xQc, if he was able to explain it, would be like, you think bald. You'd be like, what?
Your soul is bald.
Your soul is
Oh
bald.
God.
Is this one for you or not?
I'm having trouble with the premise. It has a striking resemblance to you trying to argue other points. It literally has no premise at all. It has no basis in reality.
You're just throwing insults for the sake
Go ahead.
of
I'm
doing
going to be quiet. I'm going to sit away. I'm going to pack. I'll sit away.
Wait, hold on a second.
Okay,
hold on a second. It didn't actually just said you're just throwing insults, but he just threw the worst insult.
But that's why he threw it. He
insult,
felt he was being insulted, so he was like, I'm coming for your boldness now.
Oh shit!
That's when
I'm
you
gonna
know
hit you
the
with
gloves
You're
are off.
physically bald. Even if you're not physically bald, you're morally bald, and that's what matters.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Nailed it.
You're spiritually bald.
Yes,
You're bald at heart.
bald at heart.
Okay.
The
So,
bold and the beautiful.
I don't know if you've done any statistical analysis in the past. I don't know if you've maybe had a stat class. Do you have any experience with statistics or not?
Go ahead.
Stats. Do you have any experience? Do you have any experience with statistics or not?
Go ahead. Just make your point.
Wait. Did you do that or did they do that?
They did that. It's hairline cap.
That's
what I mean.
really good at it.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
producers
God.
are on the point, right? Like on point in terms of the jokes. Like that's a very that's
That's the
why he
great thing
pays
when you have
them.
like a. That's the great thing when you have like a producing crew. They can like do shit like this
On the fly, they can make up some good
on the
jokes.
fly.
Oh man.
It's
and
just
on how it
like, what can
performs.
you say? He's just not bald.
Yeah, xQc, try it something else, dude. Try to go somewhere else. This is a bad one.
That looks like a natural curve.
This is like
right?
the meme.
He's already going
This is the meme with the crow on the stand-up stage.
Yeah. No,
Looking
someone
at
made
his-
that meme.
Yes.
Looking at his cards.
It's the one
Yeah.
joke. Yeah.
That's what this is. That's what's happening.
If you check EFAP memes, I think it's in there. That one. You can,
Oh, has someone done that?
yeah,
Oh,
if you
let me
grab
look
it,
and
we can
grab
put it
it.
on screen. But
Yeah, let me scroll up and grab it.
But hey, apparently,
Bravo to
xQc is
you.
about to say something that kind of makes sense. I'm curious how he fucks that one up.
arguing a point right now, but the problem is, of course, he sunk himself when he went after him for being bald.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm just picturing now though, like it's a dark room and it's like 2 a.m. and Ethan's at home and like inconsolable. His wife goes to bed and like he slowly removes his wig and he actually.
I gotta scroll through all these fucking golden YMS memes.
Oh my god.
You're arguing that a 87% decrease helped the video xQc? That's really what you're arguing to me right now. That's awesome, dude.
So we're gonna go ahead and have the conclusion that you did not have a statistics class at all.
I understand your.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you fumble the pronunciation, it kind of ruins the dunk.
I feel like half of his communication problems would be solved if he just slowed down.
Slowed down.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get a speech therapist if you need one, which
I mean, I'm assuming he has some actual like disorder that was right. Like this is we're making fun of someone that has a disorder.
Canadian.
It's called being French. Stitch.
Okay, I mean that is true.
If he does, I think that speech therapy can often help with these kinds of
No,
problems.
I mean you're right. It could help.
That's called being a thief. A thief,
Oh, yeah.
piece of shit, garbage.
Yes, that was
asshole.
not right when
Like,
that happened.
Okay,
It hasn't happened in a long time, and we actually made efforts to prevent it. You have not. You said your efforts to prevent it is better thumbnails and titles, bro. This is your example of better thumbnails and titles. This was 2 weeks ago. Same
Oh, shit. This is 2 weeks ago.
What's funny about it is, the editors saw it was like, if I put xQc's face on it, it'll cover the airplanes and maybe the 6. I gotta move it. All right, what do I do? I'll put this there and that. Yeah, I've done it. There we go.
Same
I'm a
name,
good
same
person.
fucking thumbnail. The guy you did the experiment says, change my thumbnail, change the name so that my audience doesn't get confused and so that you don't steal my views. Why are you denying that? It's so obvious.
Okay, so like I said, we
Answer the question.
What's the question? That was a
The
statement.
question is, how is it that you can deny that you're stealing views and intentionally misleading audience to clicking your fucking video?
Intentionally, that is not intentional.
How is? Oh my god!
They accidentally look the same.
That's the thing. It's so clear to the audience as well at this point. It's like, what do you mean
Yeah.
you're not intending to do that? It's obvious.
Is it possible? Is it possible?
Go ahead.
Let's say someone comes from your stream. They've watched you all day. They love you. They're a big fan. They watched you react to, let's say, Mr. Beast's new video. Okay?
Yeah.
And then they come to the homepage. And guess what they see there? Mr. Beast's new video. Do you think are they less likely or more likely to click his video after they saw it on your channel?
That is an excellent question. Nice and clean.
One worthy of consideration. Very clean.
The reason why this is a good question is because it doesn't actually change a lot of xQc's argument about the benefits, but it sounds fantastic to hear him say they wouldn't click
sets
it.
Up a, sets up a pretty decently
good mental image.
Concise question. Yeah.
Answer the question, dude.
Well,
more or less likely.
Okay.
No. Just answer one or the other. 2 choices.
Less. Got him.
Yeah.
What?
And that's the thing.
Got him. It's like
xQc knows, Ethan knows, Hila knows, the whole audience knows. It's like, well, there it is. That's been said now, and so it feels blatant. And if he knows that, and he's doing the thumbnail and title thing, it's just like you're not being sold as a great participant in this whole industry. You know, it really feels like you are just trying to steal
economy,
shit from people.
as you say.
Yeah.
Damn. So then Mr. Beast is,
that proves that you're stealing people's views intentionally.
Okay,
Thank you, bro.
So the views and the click rate in that particular instance, do you think that will end up being a raw loss of the creator or not?
And this is the correct place to go next. The overall, the net gain or loss, is it higher or lower? Is the channel going to benefit, though, overall, even if the views on that particular video don't go up as opposed to, the alternate timeline? That's where the conversation should go next. But Ethan just needs to cut him off now.
All he has to say is, you're the one doing the thievery. The burden of proof is on you to show that it does. And also, just because you steal from someone and incidentally some good comes of it, do you think that's something we want to be promoting?
Sorry?
Are we done talking about Teddy Fresh?
Yeah, if we're done talking about Teddy Fresh, it'd be better because I don't want to feel like we're ganging up.
Get out, thief, before I fucking Robin Hood this shit. Before I start splitting the wealth of your company to other.
Is the only figure that he knows from literature Robin Hood? Is that like the only character that he's ever heard of?
Robin Hood isn't even quite useful for this.
Robin Hood isn't analogous because Robin Hood was a thief. He was a noble thief. He was like a thief who
stole from the rich,
and gave to the poor.
System.
Right. What xQc wants to paint the image of is someone who hunts for victims. He needs to pick someone
who's like an enforcer. He needs to pick like like an enforcer.
Well, a white knight. A white knight would be what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Like, call him Prince Charming. I guess you probably wouldn't want to say that.
I have it on good authority that xQc is white.
He did mention it.
Other people. Holy shit, I'm gonna come at you guys for things and designs. Jesus Christ, bro.
You're being pretty silly, but ours is defensible. Yours is not. Or at least we've made it's not defensible, but anyway, you know what? I mean, I don't see this conversation.
That sucks. He completely misspoke because two kinds of defensible. Defensible in the sense that you did what was right once the event took place. That is defensible.
Right.
The act itself was obviously not defensible.
Yeah.
Conversation going much.
Guys, it is defensible thievery, guys.
He pulled it back before you made fun of him, so it's too late.
He did.
It's stealing in the right way.
No, I retracted that as soon as I said it. Right, what you heard.
Yep.
I said we've corrected the error, an understandable error, in my opinion, one that you refuse to remedy after time and time again. You provide me 0 direct answers.
Oh my god!
And
this
frankly,
would be the time to do the speech to wheel out that line.
It does feel like Ethan is trying to end it. He's done all the damage.
He's ramping up.
Yeah,
he's ramping up to his big climactic.
I think you know you're wrong, and I think you don't care that you're wrong because it benefits you greatly. You make a lot of money. You don't want to change what you do. And here's another thing. You're not going to be able to make 12 hours of content for Kick, who paid you $100 million, if you can't steal other people's content. Because if you
nailed it, true.
Don't. What the fuck are you going to do all day? Sit there and gamble? Nobody's going to watch that shit.
Oh, this is the thing. It's like Ethan has presented a very compelling story. About this entire situation, and it's so important to present a story that people understand and essentially believe to be true. And there's like a lot of facts that he can point to. It's just such a thorough breakdown compared to the sporadic scattershot insults that xQc's been throwing around the whole time.
You fucking prepare for shit like this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is the thing.
Here's the thing. Even if it's not necessarily 100% true, because I guarantee you, if xQc decided to play games, he'd get a lot of viewers anyway.
Oh yeah.
Right. So when Ethan says no one's gonna watch that shit, no, xQc could do other things.
Well,
isn't just watching YouTube videos.
The problem is that xQc is not good at refuting the narrative that Ethan is presenting.
Yeah, as you said, it's a really good story, especially after everything that's been said.
Yeah, so even though there's even though that little bit was wrong, and maybe some other little tiny bit was wrong, the fact that the whole story makes sense and is pretty powerful, it's done.
Well, I have to say, again, not a fan of Ethan Klein, but this is a pretty strong performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's pretty good.
You'd have to be delusional to think that xQc came out of this looking better in any way.
Well,
how did xQc's audience react to this?
Oh, I'm sure they thought he won.
Oh, they don't know how to react.
They don't know what reactions are.
Well, judging by xQc's reactions, I guess that's true.
Speaking of that, look at his face right now when he said, "You just sit there and gamble." Like that. Like, you're like, what do you say to that? It's like, oh fuck.
You can watch this shit already. They don't care about you even having arguments. Clearly, you're not very good at that. You lost 12 viewers, man.
Oh.
My views are very good.
Nice throwback.
So I think we need like a therapist to give us a hint on when the tantrum ends. When does it end, Ethan? It seems like when you go on these tangents, you go on a rampage, you just ramble and ramble without making any concise point or a question. Is it you're done with that shit?
To say that.
You can't say that.
I think he realized that as he was saying it. Like, man, I do that all the time.
Can we talk like adults now or not?
Oh shit.
I think this
That is
conversation
also funny as well.
kind
Can we
of
talk like
been
adults
exhausted.
after saying that he was balding the whole time? Like,
Yeah,
several instances.
And if you call it, Ethan's cutting it off. He's like, "This is exhausted." Because he's done everything he needs to do now. There's no
time
benefit.
for time to withdraw.
People would rather watch me full screen cam do the fucking worm
Do
than watch
that.
your prime.
Bro,
than watch your
do
prime
it for
content.
a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, he's crying in the corner.
What is this?
Oh, okay, sure. I mean,
That's not even the worm.
What the
Yeah, that's true. That's not even the worm.
What the fuck is going on? He just got on the ground and started crawling around.
Sure did.
Listen, this is when you're not balding. This what I
This is lucidity in its highest form.
Just take a screenshot of this with his ass in there, saying
This is Zen.
This is Zen. Oh shit!
Oh god.
Ethan couldn't have you couldn't have given him more than what he wanted. This could have it's gone so his way.
Well, then at the end of the debate, you're so mad that you get on the ground and start crawling around like a worm.
It's crazy.
It is. This obviously. I'm surprised you hadn't seen this through just osmosis. Like this clip got shared everywhere. Obviously.
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
Yeah. I've not seen this. This is
I
new.
think this conversation has kind of been exhausted.
People would rather watch me full screen cam do the fucking worm than watch your prime.
Bro,
watch your
do
prime
it for
content.
a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, he's crying in the corner. Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's content,
sure.
man. It's original content, at least. Yes, do that, bro. Do it. Dude, do
The
it.
only reason he can do this was the mates cleaned up before that.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah. So not the greatest performance for xQc. Yeah.
Bro, this is
Fantastic.
Showing.
past fucking 4 years, bitch.
It's awesome. Do a week of no react content.
Hello, you just listened to a segment of the podcast Every Frame a Pause, or EFAP. Hosted by YouTubers Mauler, Rags, and Fringy, and joined by a cycling variety of guests across the internet, they critically analyze media with exhaustive detail while pausing at every single frame. Subscribe to the EFAP channel and catch new episodes on Saturdays, as well as catch their smaller videos reacting to the latest and not-so-greatest movies and TV shows throughout the week. You can also subscribe here to EFAP Highlights for the latest shorts, clips, and supercuts, also uploaded throughout the week. Links to all the relevant channels can be found in the description section below, as well as links to their communities on Reddit and Discord. Thanks for watching.